you know, it's like, what if Phoenix Wright decided that it was going to have a quick time event partway through, just for variety? That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be wild.
Or what if there was a boss battle at the end of the game?
What if you had to
where you have
fight
to,
Von Karma at the end of Ace Attorney 1?
Yeah, you have to kill Von Karma, and it turns into whatever game Phoenix was that Capcom game that Phoenix is in.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, it turns into that, and you have to fight Von. You know what I mean? It's like one of those.
It'd be weird. Anyway, hey everybody.
The boss battle is just like one of the most devastating concepts to all of video games, because it's like every game that's like we're a single player game, we've got to have boss fights, and a lot of times like that's the worst part of a game is the boss fight, because they have no fucking idea what they're doing when they make the boss fights for some reason. It's like, no, listen, the entire point of this game was to run around, you're doing all this cool movement, and now the boss fight is in a small circular arena.
Hey everybody, it's Ace Attorney.
You're a fool if you think I'm not gonna immediately start talking.
Alright, well, I figured maybe you're done ranting about video games long enough to be in one.
I'm never done ranting about video games.
I'm gonna load the selected
You're
save data. Now I believe it's gonna load us immediately into a cutscene.
You mean the one that you started last time by accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might do that. Is that a sword? Oh, it's just a knife.
It's just a knife.
That's boring. You could have used a glorious Zweihander.
Whoa.
Whoa. What is this, James Bond?
This is the longest and most convoluted case in all of Ace Attorney. Just fair warning, I guess. But I do enjoy it quite a bit.
I hope what that splitting image means is that 2 murders happen simultaneously. That'd be wild.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. It's been 2 months without a single trial. I've had office but none I took.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is, until that day that girl showed up.
Who is she?
February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
Same. Same.
This is our Maya stand-in for this case. She
Great.
is different
there
than she
you are. Finally.
You can do something different if you want, I promise. Swissy's not here to stop you.
Oh,
look at definitely
it's this
not Maya.
person. Ah, yeah, you can tell she's quirky in a different way. She has potions in her backpack. What is she, a laboratory forensic scientist dork?
Yes.
Is she? Am I right? Am I right about that?
Yes.
Is it the way she's wearing a fucking lab coat outdoors?
Well, she's 14, but like she wants to.
Like a fucking psychopath. That's the thing. All right. Quick tangent, if I could.
Yeah.
What's the deal with like the media perception or the public perception that if you are a scientist, you fucking 1 are always wearing a lab coat,
right?
And 2 you're fucking waltzing around with it outside of the lab. That's literally the antithesis of the point of a lab coat. A lab coat, well, frankly, more often it's a frock, and it's just like. They actually aren't always white. I mean, the ones that I've used are almost always blue.
Right.
And they've got stretchy material at the cuffs, because the idea is to keep the cuff on your wrist.
Yep. Instead
of being this loose open thing. You definitely don't leave them unbuttoned, because again, that's not how it works.
It's not sanitary or whatever.
The point is that you slap this on. It protects your civilian clothes from spills and whatnot, but also helps protect any shit that you had on your clothes from contaminating something when you go into the lab. But fucking, if you just walk around with it, that's nothing. That'd be
maybe
it's essentially would be
Maybe she has 2 lab coats. This is her like out and about lab coat, and she has a
the only reason to wear it is to point out that I like being a scientist wannabe. It'd be like if I wore an eye patch, but I wore it smack in the middle of my forehead. You'd say, that's not, why are you even wearing it? It's not doing its function in any meaningful way.
I mean, why does anyone wear clothes? Why do people who don't work in business wear suits? Why do people who work in business wear suits?
Well, social convention. What do you want about?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, the first answer to your question is that shit is cold, is why we wear clothes.
Fair enough.
That was the first one, if I could take them in turn. You kept asking questions, that would give me a chance to respond. And yeah, you can wear clothes to project an image, but I can also call you a fucking tool for doing it. It's the same reason people wear fucking skull bandanas around their head, because they think it looks cool. Does it look cool? No!
Sometimes.
It looks stupid. No! Fuck off!
Can we continue the video game now? We've been playing for 6 minutes, and I've actually only played 1 minute of game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, fucking lab coats are not a tool for you to look like a fucking dorkazoid.
She's 14.
I'm not voicing this.
Alright, fine. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Mia Fey.
Now, how did you put that together?
You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry,
She even does this pose. That's the same pose.
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey, or Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
She did.
So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
That's right, I cracked that bitch wide open.
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right?
How is he making money?
The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time.
Also, even if I did, I only have 1 day to prepare. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, but... Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
See, it's the same pose! Even the game pointed it out.
Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really?
And then kick you out of my office.
Get the fuck out of my office. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
You're 14.
Investigator?
You're not fucking jack shit yet.
Emma wasn't? So you're a scientific investigator.
No, even he doesn't believe it.
That's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
You lied to me. You said she was 14.
I thought she was 14. Might be. I see.
I mean, it's not a real big difference. She's still literally a child and not a scientist.
Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training.
I know, right? Jesus Christ. They literally did just take, like, they had, like, a big whiteboard, right? And they're like, we need a new character. And Maya's popular. And so they, like, wrote down Maya's name, and they wrote all of her attributes in, like, a web. And then they just erased spirit medium and wrote scientist. And we're like, it's genius. It's perfect. Print it.
I will give the game that I think this came out after this case in particular was released after the original trilogy, so they did kind of write themselves into a corner by Maya not being there anymore, I guess. But like, also this character is an adult, like grown up, and actually working as
in the later game, right?
As a detective in Apollo Justice. So like, this character becomes not Maya later, But she is kind of just Maya, but a scientist right now.
Oh yeah, and don't get me wrong, I have nothing against this character. I have something against the fucking people who put lab coats on characters because it's fucking lazy and it's dumb
It's shorthand.
and it's a bad habit. It's it's lazy. It's like, oh, how do we make sure everyone knows this character's a big fucking turbo nerd? Lab coat.
It's genius.
Lab coat. I'm so smart. Look at my character design.
So what's this about a case?
want
You
to-
said the trial's tomorrow? My sister
Want
didn't
to
do
talk
it.
about
She
character
wouldn't
design.
stab someone with
Yeah,
a
talking
knife.
about Kyle.
She wouldn't. So,
She would have used a gun.
So it's a murder case. I don't care
It
if
was
there's a
somehow,
witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right.
Nice.
I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's
She's
interesting.
You can never.
How would
get-
she
you
know
can't
Mia?
do it.
So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
You are a child.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah, sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled
Phoenix, like, no,
scientifically-
actually, I trust spirit mediums.
Don't think about it. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the
Pulls
detention
down her
center and
glasses
talk
a
to her
lot.
little sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. That made more sense in Japanese, because I think her name is Chihiro in Japanese, which, while typically feminine, I've seen it used masculine also. It's just a weird translation thing, I guess. No, it's nice of you to
They
help
should
your
have
sister out.
translated it to Pat.
Yeah. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in
I
a car
assume they're
accident
dead.
when I was little.
What do you mean, Phoenix?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you think she just forgot? And she was gonna be like, oh right, besides my parents.
Besides my parents.
Who are alive.
Who are alive and well. I just sort of forget about them sometimes. February 22, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived.
She hates her sister.
I don't know, do you want to do the older sister or do you want me to do it? I don't really care.
I'll do the older sister.
Sure.
I just need to figure out how to do a voice for her.
God! She's skeletal.
God! She's skeleton. God, I told you I didn't want visitors.
Oh boy, I regret that immediately. Sorry, Vamp, it's just your sister. Because this case is the new one, including the DS version. It has some groundbreaking touchscreen gameplay. It also uses the
For 2004.
microphone.
Oh, good. No excuses. Oh, did you not want a raise this year?
Oh, understood, ma'am. What was that all about?
Oh, she's got pauldrons.
Hi, Lana.
Nice. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you to not come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Iman.
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. It's your fault she's Skeletor.
I know.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor?
And I dress like a fucking general in the army.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Two sisters, one a lawyer.
Hey, man.
Could this be a coincidence?
I can't even do
Emma,
Skeletor.
Lana.
This is...
I mean,
It's your fault. It's a bad Skeletor.
You can change it at any point. I'm not stopping you. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Fine.
What?
She's now Russian. You're welcome.
Alright.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Wait, but the suspect is... There, I can adjust.
Me, I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's description. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Does the stereotypical Russian accent do the W's to V thing?
I think
Can't
so.
remember.
Sure.
I guess we'll do it.
It's just, it could be
Lana
somewhere,
says.
somewhere between Russia and German. Just somewhere in the middle there. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed as see it paid off. Red hand.
Well, that's just great. So who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Oh, they better not have.
A detective? A detective?
I'd kill myself and everyone in this room if it was Gumshoe. Death was due to a
Do you
loss
think they'd
of
kill him
blood.
off in a bonus case and just not have him in the next game?
Listen, I don't know, but I don't want it to be the case.
Fair enough.
He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awful large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little bit surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, I cut it when I was stabbing that guy. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed...
Literally.
Oh.
You gotta stop doing
When
this,
I-
Josh. Huh?
Listen, it is not my fault. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey,
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was already in the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Excuse me?
Hot.
Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of
Cowards.
her class in school. I know, cowards indeed.
They immediately backed out of it. Do you know is that a U.S. only thing,
I don't know.
or were they also cowards in Japan?
The wiki page
Mulligan
said,
might randomly know.
The wiki page said intellectually attracted when I was looking at it earlier to remember who the prosecutor in this case was.
I see. Who was the best that was?
Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Higher pitched.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me?
I can't believe you instantly also went Russian. But but I see. But you're not going to do a high-pitched Skeletor.
No.
What are you? As you can see, I am admitting my guilt. Plainly see. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can make this case. This case.
But
None.
Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say that you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. I don't know what this is anymore.
Hey, listen, man. I'm here for it. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
Eh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this.
That's not how Phoenix operates, baby.
Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I know he's right.
Getting into other people's business is what Phoenix Wright does best.
Oh yeah.
I uncovered Edgeworth's entire tragic backstory, and I'll do the fucking same here.
I forced him to confront his own nightmares. I confess to the crime. Please bring out the parrot. I want to talk to the parrot.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another
Sometimes she's a little more Skeletor.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. To the underground parking lot. February 22, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see?
Even though I do it every time. Hey there. I'll figure out this voice once I actually see the person.
Does this help?
Oh, hell yeah! Never mind, it solved itself. You expecting to go unnoticed there, partner?
Partner?
Wait, maybe I can do... Oh, hell yeah! Wait, maybe I can do John Wayne. How does he talk again?
He has his own theme music.
Oh my god! This is the coolest. How do I do John Wayne again? Let's see, I need a sentence that he says. Pilgrim? What do we have here? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Nah, John Wayne sucks. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down there, partner.
Mr. Marshall. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
What again? Looky here, Bambina. I don't
trimming his beard with a bowie
know how you
knife.
feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert? In the desert dream? You want to?
What's this guy talking about?
Man, this is so hard to pin down. Yeah, he has so many fucking frames. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Get along.
Was that,
doggy.
hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. He thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Alright, let's observe some shit. Hey, a ladder. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In a scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh?
It
Look
has
at the basic
steps on
nature
it.
of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
It's got steps on it. On the ladder.
Therefore.
The steps are on the ladder.
What's this, a wallet? Excuse
Normal
me,
ladder's got
officer?
rungs.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into he just does it anyway.
I thought she was gonna be like, no, we can't touch it because we have to call them over here.
No, he was gonna be like, hey, I found a lost wallet. I'm turning it into the police. And she's like, no, don't.
No,
It's evidence.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be like, hey,
need
we
to
have to be
tag it.
scientific, so we can't disrupt it.
No,
We
just
have to get
shove
the-
it in your
you know.
fucking pocket.
No, yeah, she did the exact opposite of being scientific.
I'm
And every being the worst. She's gonna be the
already.
worst forensics investigator I've ever seen.
And at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling.
the
I can tell
blow
she's
into
been
the
waiting for
mic.
this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. HNBM? Fucking what? No, I can do this with a mouse, right? Okay, thank God. I refuse to use those buttons. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of enter.
See, I get that they're doing this to like showcase the new rotate the evidence feature, but in context of universe, she's like, I'll show you how to examine evidence, and then she just has him open the wallet.
This is an ID card.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sergeant
Can I
Bruce,
voice that guy?
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See,
I want to
well,
make him talk like the mafia.
isn't scientific
guy from that
investigation
one
useful?
thing.
I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it.
of when dollars went. The capabilities.
Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. I was wondering if WASD was the, like, arrow keys, maybe, but it's not. It's the arrow keys, so I have no idea why HBNM is the fucking rotate buttons. Alright,
Yeah,
what's
those aren't even.
They are in
Those
a,
aren't even good.
They
man.
are in a roughly WASD shape, but it's not a good one.
Yeah, but like not quite though.
It's like a little bit too far over.
So the H is too far over. Weird.
Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Look, a stylish glassed walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out
Is this girl
later.
stupid?
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense.
She is an idiot.
Is this anything?
97's pretty good.
This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The shit theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name?
Are you talking about Albert Einstein? Because I'm pretty sure he was German, but he may have been Austrian. I get those two confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Hey, a phone. Here, a phone.
This is
Let's see if it
Googleable.
works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric
German.
pressure. What is she babbling about?
Point Ulm.
Hey, what did you just say?
Ulm.
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Barrels. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even touch it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. How dare you?
Ask you. What are you saying about me?
This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I failed to see how it makes any difference either way. Let's sidle on over here. Ooh. Ooh, a phone.
Oh, it's one of these lots where they put the cars up in this crazy contraption.
Yeah. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. This fucking guy.
The sheriff.
Yeah, I was briefly gonna go John Wayne, but then I remembered John Wayne doesn't have any accent at all.
You just
He
kinda
always
talk
just
slow
talk
and
like
deep.
this, Pilgrim. He just sounds like he's like a precursor to Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's why it's really funny. If you ever watch John Wayne as Genghis Khan, it's hilarious. He's like the Mongol hordes, Pilgrim. Like I
Makes
said
sense.
before, this here is our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
Yeah, scary.
Is
Could
it
you just
though?
tell us one thing. Who owns that car?
Do you see the chalk? Hang on. Do you see the chalk outline?
Yes, I do.
It's like. well. Little Philly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon on top of the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find yourself a crevasse you like. Cerveza.
Cerveza. I don't know.
Cerveza.
I think so. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for
This
that
guy
matter?
is fully in character. Holy shit.
Not the self. Look up Vito, Saloon, Cerveza. Or perhaps Cerveza.
I can help you with two of those.
Maybe we should check out room
Hang on,
1202.
this is Googleable.
The High Prosecutor's office.
It keeps trying to autocorrect it to cerveza with like a Z,
Could be.
which is a beer. It's Spanish for beer. It's cerveza.
Makes sense.
In any case, stay away from that car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Right, great.
Ah, I already said it, Mullah guy. You
Correct.
being on a delay due to the internet has cost you yet again.
Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Is this?
This is a different person.
Ah, okay.
Excuse
Were
me.
you two all set? Oh, are you doing it?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, you can do this one.
Alright. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
She has the weirdest outfit.
This area is off limits.
She does.
to
She
anyone-
has 2 jelly donuts.
Ah. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kinda full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets! Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What?
Did she just flip her hair to cover the other eye?
Correct.
Is that what happened? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened.
I have so many questions about this lady.
I think I'm gonna make her voice lower. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it...
You're not even using 2 voices based
have
on
you-
which eye she has uncovered?
Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Hey, she means it.
Hey, Mullah guy. Did you catch that?
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny?
So what's...
Was yesterday special
What?
for some reason?
I have so many fucking questions about this lady. Who is she? Why is she here? Why is she wearing this outfit? Is she lawfully employed to be selling these boxed lunches?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? I keep forgetting to make her voice higher. Or is there some sort of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Right, like...
What's she coughing up? Dick? I don't get it. Is she
Lunch?
threatening to blow me? What is it? What? Oh, because the
lunch
lunch
from
is
being
poisoned?
bad, I guess? I don't know. And the most heinous of the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Like,
Really?
hang on. I need like 1 second, Steven.
Yep.
I'm like struggling. Am I high right now?
There's a lot going
It
on
feels
here.
like nothing.
There's a
It
cowboy
feels like
man.
nothing is really. It feels like everything she's saying and doing is like not being explained or really synthesized by the characters. They're just kind of rolling with it.
And to be fair,
I have so many fucking
Phoenix Wright's next
questions.
line is really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear: this lunch lady has a thing against.
Oh, it is an
prosecutors.
octopus hot dog.
What did you witness? So what exactly was it you witnessed?
And then she's
Miss
also got like
Star?
a pimp coat on.
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife
Big
so...
hoop earrings.
Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears.
She
And the
talks like
horrific
she's a
feat of
fucking
Lana
poet.
Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
See, the shit she says just doesn't make any fucking sense. She speaks in like weird lunch-based riddles. I'm like losing my mind
She
over
always
here.
travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Stark?
Yeah, like, why? Please explain.
I come here every day to sell
Anything.
lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a
From
hit
the
here.
Far East?
Why not make
Like the
lunches
hot
here
dog.
rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who's tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Ah,
It
never
does look
mind,
like a
you win.
trilobite.
I don't even want to appreciate a part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Stark, are a lunch
Shut the
vendor with an
fuck up.
ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not.
Hit her with the knot.
Got him.
So to scientifically analyze this, repeats thing that someone else just said. Ah, yes. Science.
Not. Got him.
Not.
Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Wrong voice. Hostility. Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking coffin claim. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Anyway, I think we're done talking to you. Let's go to the High Prosecutor's
Thank
office.
God. Oh, sick.
February 22nd, High Prosecutor's office, room 1202.
Is this karma?
Nope. This
Oh.
is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks.
Nice.
Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes a real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Would you like to guess?
Is it? Oh, right. It's Steel Samurai. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's businesses, do you?
That voice.
Him.
Long time no
Yeah, I got confused. I saw like the fucking framed coat
Jacket.
cravat thing, and I was like, well, there's only two people that wear cravats, and it's fucking this
One of
dork
them is in prison
and
for
Karma.
murder.
Yeah, well, I forgot. I thought like this was maybe an unoccupied office or something. Also, I'm gonna look up. Do you know how to spell cravat?
C-R-A-V-A-T, I think? Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! Eh? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all.
The giveaway though was the Steel Samurai in the
Samurai
background.
in the background, yeah.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
You mean my car? That would be my car. Oh, hey, a new face! Nice. I remember this from that scene. Have you seen that YouTube video that someone made? It's a genius video. It's just the scene from the anime where Phoenix is biking to the court while Edgeworth drives his red sports car, but it's like muffledly playing that Eminem.
Yes, I have.
Oh, it's such a good video,
good.
and I don't really know why. What of it?
What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can't scream. So I'm gonna fucking snoop on the shit in your office because holy shit, there's a lot to unpack here. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year.
I fucking hate it.
And somehow it was me, even though I lost a case and then got tried for murder. What? So
that K, that's... I think in Japanese it stands for keiji, which I believe is the Japanese word for, like, prosecutor. K stands for
that
king?
makes more sense. Yeah? You got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy, added the court record. What's up with your fucking... Why do you have a framed jacket up here? Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones.
I should have known based on the overwhelming maroon in this room that it was Edgeworth. I'm such an idiot.
This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in the frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. He's getting way too excited about this.
I can literally see you doing that.
My, what an
I am
amazing
right
bouquet.
here.
Just right from Mr. Edgeworth.
Do
No
not
kidding.
ignore me.
Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Well, I want one. There's something written on the
Is
bottom
Wendy a
of his
name that
foot.
I should know?
It was a
I
character.
feel that-
It's a character from the first game.
I was gonna say, well, this is still the first game.
Yeah,
You
well,
fool.
yeah, fair enough. Something written on the bottom
There's
of his
Wen-
foot. Between a rock and a hard
Is it?
place.
Oh,
Wendy.
Isn't it Wendy Oldbag?
Correct.
I was gonna say.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
No.
I don't think so.
You whippersnappers!
Oh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I got more for instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor.
Do
Look
not
at
mess
this
with
royal
my
blend.
tea drawer.
What an explicitly
I
splendid
swear to
concoction.
God.
Such a thing as taking a hobby too far. What's up with this fucking chess piece? Chessboard.
It's probably for chess puzzles.
Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of
Oh.
you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Couldn't be
Yo,
me.
dude, Edgeworth is incredibly gay for Phoenix, huh?
Right. It had another thing to click on. I forgot this was me. So that's the King of Prosecutor shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors!
Please stop saying that.
It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
I threw it in a fit of rage.
I hate this fucking trophy.
This trophy makes me want to jump out the window.
So the body was found in your car?
Go ahead and say it, Wright. You think I didn't, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've, really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
Yuck, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm gonna kick your ass, right? It's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But...
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. He was my first big case.
That's right, I remember. 2 years ago.
I forged the shit out of all the evidence.
2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Yeah, that's kind of fucking
What?
rude, mate.
Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
I loved that knife. To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Alright, so I think if I present him that shield, we can get more info about it. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
The best of the best of the best. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
He hates it so much. Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You have been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
He's got updated the autopsy report. Updated autopsy report! What?
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Like this damn chess game.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck, wrong voice. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Let's present him with this ID we stole. Nope, bad. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure we should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? Ugh. I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper,
Listen,
I'm gonna
we all
start getting
do.
depressed.
Show him the knife.
Show him the back.
Show me your attorney's badge again. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been.
Hey, what's up with your knife, bud?
It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you.
Wow. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow.
Are you sure it's not a little
It
personal?
feels like maybe it's a little bit personal. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. I don't know why I
Cleaning
did that. Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The screen share has stopped.
Oh, interesting.
And also, I think the stream went down
Oh.
briefly.
Uh,
I think we're back.
okay.
The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
Edgeworth's parking stub added to the court record.
This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Oh man.
Oh my god, he's a train wreck. I mean, you've got to do that voice.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What are you?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
Hmm.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't done very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of arrangement with us, sir.
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins,
This guy
sir.
sucks.
Officer Meekins.
Like, he's like a fucking, he's like, like, look at him. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
Yeah, it looks like he was drawn by someone who was blindfolded. Right.
Yes, sir. Guy caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
Oh, no. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Alright, to the police department. Well, I don't want to talk to you. To the police department.
Not you.
February
Oh,
22,
no.
police department.
What is that? Was that mascot thing that guy had designed?
I think it is, yeah. Oh, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? It's me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on, what's that?
It's got a handprint on it and everything. Oh god, it moves.
Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that?
Oh
wait, I know.
No.
This is the Blue Badger.
Oh,
They're trying to make him
God.
the police mascot.
They should have made
Mr.
anything else the mascot.
You sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What the well?
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
How do people keep responding to my thoughts?
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
I'm a police officer. Me, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Oh,
They
what?
did? Why?
Oh, man.
What?
Detective
Gumshoe?
Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with all my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranking people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy there's the chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
I'm pissed.
I'm so mad. I'm gonna go perfect this goddamn badger dance, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Nah, I can't show him
Hang
the
on,
evidence.
un
He'll
momento.
take it.
I need to. I need water.
Yeah, it do be like that, don't it? I guess let's examine some stuff. What's with this fucking pompadour man back here? Look, that patrolman is saluting that other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. I was wondering about that.
What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece.
Oh my god, he built it. You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Purple Badger.
It is a mobile. It is a mobile, never-ending nightmare, pal.
A work of art designed by the chief detective and created by Detective Gumshoe. Whack.
My god. Hey, Gumshoe's got some carpentry skills, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's
a nightmare, but it is functional.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess let's fucking... Do you have anything to say about any of this?
Stab him with the knife. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award the shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Knife!
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive the chief prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
Hey.
Well, wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? You have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Alright, what do you got, bud?
He's in a tough spot again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond.
Yep. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department's higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyways, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say that the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
You know, I should really have the guide open, because I don't fucking remember where we're supposed to go. Or do.
As a detective, well, we only got... Holy fuck.
Oh.
What was that?
Wait,
what happened? Did you just...
I want to investigate this further, because there's also... There's a handprint on it. Handprint on it,
yeah. Yeah.
Can I, like, check that out at all? No? Okay.
Why did you click through that, though? I didn't get to read it.
I hit the wrong button. Nope.
Yeah, but then you went back and did it again.
Maybe we can give him this one. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
What?
Whoa, now I remember.
But didn't you work together? I was eating Pop-Tart.
I know. I can hear you eating, Steven. Why would you think this is the time?
I'm hungry.
We're done in 6 minutes. Date.
I'm hungry.
6 minutes.
I need Pop-Tart.
Bruce Goodman, he's the victim.
That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Absolutely not.
So this RD card belonged to the victim?
He was a dead detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but what is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot?
I'm not as confessing as much.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you handling this case, Detective? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
Officer Marshall. Is he not some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you.
Dude's off his fucking rocker.
He's fucking nuts. Show him this, and I'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe.
Detective Gunshot. What the fuck does that say? Whatever, it says $20 at the end of it. I can't read the first part. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and no one will look at you twice, pal. Because we are in LA. Yes, we are in LA, Mulligan. I'm glad you know where we are.
In LA, yes. February 22, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. As you can see from the lady selling bento boxes. God, who is this? Is this another new person?
I thought this was the lunch
Sorry,
lady.
looks like I'll be stuck in this pit. Oh, that's... no.
Sorry,
Marshall.
looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till sun sleeps. I already forgot what I was doing for him. Wow,
See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprise?
Oh, is her
looks?
boyfriend Marshall?
Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard?
Oh, she had multiple boyfriends. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Getting his fucking hair everywhere over it.
Now listen, I ain't here for a good time.
Would you mind reading
I meant
this for me?
the other one. What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then.
I'd know that mask of incompetence anywhere.
He sure is a stupid motherfucker.
Thank you, Officer Marshall. That's right, he's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
You're just saying southern words. Not the self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. Damn, savage. Nope, not move. I wanted to slide. Alright, we can just end it here, I think.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow for Yakuza, and have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.